Before we get into our video today, I just want to make sure you know that I am not a CPA, I'm not a certified accountant, and I'm not a lawyer. So these are just information that I've researched thoroughly, information that I've gathered through my own experience on this topic. So please don't forget to do your own research on the programs that I'm about to share with you guys today. Hi guys, it's Jaden. I'm back with another video. Today I wanted to share with you guys some information that could help you if you're experiencing financial anxiety and stress through this pandemic. There are a few government programs out there that is happening right now. It is public information, but I just thought I would share my experience and all the information that I've read and gathered on these topics. And I have read and watched and spent a lot of time on it. So I do know quite a bit on it. Let's start with, if you are unemployed, apply for unemployment, okay? It used to be, the standard was that you didn't qualify for your unemployment benefits unless you were a W-2 or you've worked as a W-2 employee. But because of the pandemic, the government has given out funds to the states for everyone. So even if you're self-employed, independent contractor, gig worker, own your own small business, you can now apply. I believe the minimum for that would be around $200 per week if you are doing it through W-2, like if you had acting work or like you work for like a music company or something like that you got W-2s for, and you have unemployment benefits, you're gonna get that. But if you don't and you're self-employed, you can still apply and you're gonna get, I believe, again, the minimum is about $200 per week. The federal government has added a $600 per week boost on top of what you're getting from your state. So you're gonna get what you're gonna get from your state, and that depends on your own numbers when you apply. But then you're gonna get a $600 add-on, and that's across the board for everyone, regardless of your income or your benefit, per week. So, and that's gonna last until the end of July. When you apply and you're approved before the end of this month, you're gonna get retroactive payments of the $600 for every week, starting back like in the end of March. For some of you, if you've been out of work and you were approved, just that $600 per week alone, you could get up to like $10,000, as well as the added benefits from your state. So definitely look into that. Actually, there's really no link for that. It's just that you would apply through your state's unemployment website. Each state has a little different procedure on how to do it, so you want to look into what your state is offering. So that's number one. Number two is that between the White House, the House and Senate, they're gonna come up with possibly a second stimulus check. It's pretty much confirmed now. It still isn't 100% confirmed or voted on, but there is gonna be some sort of second stimulus check coming to everyone, between $1,200 to around $2,000, possibly more. It just depends on how they're gonna go about voting it and deciding on it. That's set to most likely happen between the last part of July and the middle of August. There's talks of it being August 8 at the latest, because on August 8, the Senate, who is gonna have to vote on this, goes like on vacation for a month. So they're gonna most likely hash this out before August 8 to help the American people. That's something to be stay tuned. If I hear more definite information, I'll share with you guys on my channel. And then you have a few things that the SBA, which stands for Small Business Administration, is offering. If you're an independent contractor, self-employed, or a small business owner or gig worker, you are eligible to apply for two different programs. One is called PPP, and that is the Paycheck Protection Program. That you would apply through banks who are offering this, or through a third-party application site such as Bluevine or Cabbage. I'll put those links down below, and it's pretty straightforward. You fill out some simple forms online, and then they ask you for a few documents. Usually it's your tax return and your bank statement for February 2020. And you would get up to 2.5 times what your company uses for payroll per month. So let's say you pay out $10,000 a month, either to yourself and your employees. You would qualify for $25,000. The funds are still there for this, but they are definitely running out. So if you're interested, jump on it, look into it. The other product or the other program that SBA is offering, it's called the EIDL loan. And that loan has two parts. This is the more like complicated one. It's not very complicated, but it's got a few things. So this one, again, you are eligible if you are a independent contractor, small business owner, self-employed gig worker. You apply through a portal on their website, which I will link down below as well. And it's a very simple form that you fill out. Pretty much if you have your own business or work for yourself and you have less than 500 employees, you are eligible. And they are giving you $1,000 per employee, and that's yourself included. So if you just work for yourself, you count as one employee, you get $1,000. If you have 5 employees plus yourself, that's 6 employees in your company, then you get $6,000. Up to 10,000. So 10 employees is the maximum they're gonna give you. It's up to 10,000. That part of this loan, it's completely forgivable. Just like the PPP that I just talked about, you just have to apply for the for total forgiveness on the PPP, and then that loan is totally forgiven, that you don't have to pay it back. Same thing with this. You don't even have to apply for forgiveness on this part of the EIDL. You simply get the $1,000 per employee, and that is your money to help you survive through this pandemic, and that you don't have to pay back. It's totally automatically forgiven because it's called the advance or the grant. However, you will also get a offer for the loan portion. So that's separate. So there's the grant and then there's the loan. The grant is totally forgiven. You don't have to pay it back. That's just money that they'll deposit directly into your account, and that's yours to help your business. The other part is the loan portion, which they will pull your credit and contact you within a certain amount of time. Now this time really varies just because there's talks of them, not being up to speed, and also they're just overwhelmed with so many applications. So some people get the loan offer right away, some people don't get it forever, and some people get it somewhere in between. They will pull your credit if you have some kind of credit monitoring app. You'll know that your credit was pulled by the SBA, and then after that, within a certain amount of time, you're gonna get an email from them offering you a loan portal. Then they're gonna offer you a certain amount of money for the loan for your business, and the amount could be pretty large. I don't think there's a limit. It just depends on the individual, but I have friends who are also entrepreneurs and artists like myself, and they were offered like $80,000 and were approved. So, and I've seen people get approved for like 45,000, 10,000, whatever. It just depends on the situation and how they work out the numbers. This loan is a 30-year fixed loan at 3.75% interest rate. It's got 12-month deferred payment on it, so you actually don't start paying your first payment for this loan. Like, let's say if you get approved and fund it today, you're not gonna pay on it until starting a year after. I think there's a bill right now in Congress that's trying to lower the interest rate to like 1% or take a percent off of the 3.75%, which then will make it, I guess, 2.75% fixed over the next 30 years. So if that passes, yay for all of us. If I find more on that, I will let you guys know. There's one thing to look out for when you are applying for this EIDL application, is that towards the end of the application, right before you sign, there's gonna be a small box that says that you are interested in the $10,000 loan. It's a funny wording, but you wanna make sure that box is checked. That's talking about the grant, actually, which is the $1,000 per employee that you're gonna get. And I have heard that people who didn't check it just got disqualified because it's like if you didn't check it, it's like if you're saying that you don't want the grant or the advance. So make sure you check that box. I believe they have it already checked, so it's kind of confusing because then you go click on it, then you actually uncheck it. So make sure whatever you do before you sign it, that box is checked if you want your free $1,000 per employee grant that you don't have to pay back. If you're interested, I would definitely jump on this. The funds are running out on this, and they shut the application down over this weekend for, I guess, like website maintenance, schedule maintenance, but it should go back on next week. So if you're interested, get on it, apply, get your benefits, because it can really help you. I know financial stress is one of the top stressors in the world, and it could make you feel very anxious, panicky, worried, like just not well. And if you have anxiety and panic attacks and hormonal imbalances, plus the pandemic, and then you have financial stress, it would be fucking awful. So I just thought I'd share this information with you guys, and maybe it could help some of you get some funding, and that could bring some ease to your business and therefore you and your life. Stay tuned for more helpful tips like this that can help you with your stress management, anxiety, and your overall health and well-being. And thanks for subscribing to my channel. And please subscribe if you haven't done so to help my channel grow. Give me a like if you like this video, and share this video with other people that you know that might benefit from knowing this. Please let me know what you think down below. If you know more information about these programs that I just talked about, you could help me and help others to be more in the know on things. And if you do apply and you are successful, let me know, and I'd love to hear that, you know, I helped somebody get through this insane pandemic. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.